What's up, y'all? It's your girl Dr. Nina, and today I'm going to be updating my summer body care and glowy skin routine. I'm going to show you guys some cheap and affordable ways that I've been treating my chest acne and back acne and keeping my skin pretty clear of those cysts and boils that form especially during these hot summer months.
Much like the acne on your face, body acne is also caused by excess oils, sebum, and also bacteria production on the skin that seeps down into those pores. Other reasons can include the use of massage oils, sunscreens, and even lotions that can clog our pores, friction from tight-fitting clothes, an unhealthy diet, stress, change in hormones, and lack of skincare, and that's only to name a few. More specific causes for cysts and boils include skin conditions like hidradenitis suppurativa, which you guys know I was diagnosed with in my early 20s. I've done several videos on the skin condition, so I've listed most of them down below for you. It's a skin condition that causes boils and cysts from the size of a pea all the way up that sometimes have to be surgically removed or drained. They cause a great deal of pain and discomfort, and they're caused by overproduction of issues with your sweat glands. It happens in areas like under your arms, under your breasts, between your thighs. But besides hidradenitis, there's diabetes, hormones, and even your menstrual cycle, a weakened immune system, hygiene difficulties, poor nutrition, and harsh chemicals and dyes found in detergents, also any body products and other things that we use day to day. So today I'm going to take you through safe and natural ways in order to combat these issues. But like I always tell y'all, I am not Jesus, but I can tell you this: if you stay at it and stay dedicated, you're most likely going to see the situations improve. And if you don't, especially if you have bigger issues like opening cysts or boils, it's definitely time to go see your doctor. Make sure that you shop my Amazon store for most of the products that I talk about today, and any links to anything else will be found down below in the information section.
Make sure you thumbs up this video if you like it, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel and also my vlog channel. Make sure that you come back on all Thursdays and some Sundays for video uploads, and also be sure to turn on that notification bell so you know when I upload.
So my treatment begins with my summer shower routine. I take a shower after every workout, and I don't sit around for long in sweaty clothes. I also make it a point to take a shower after every activity that might make me sweaty.
I make it a point to shower in lukewarm water because I find very hot water causes breakouts and always irritates and dries my skin out. I also in the summer like to use the Pure Castile soap by Dr. Bronner's, and I use my little seafoam sponge with this, which gives me a little bit of exfoliation action, and it's very gentle on my skin. After I've rinsed off really well, I like to go ahead and move into getting some good exfoliation action and something that'll make my skin glow. Today I'm going to use my quick brown sugar, honey, and olive oil scrub. You simply mix enough of these together in order to make a nice thick exfoliator. I love this because the honey really calms and soothes your acne. It has natural antibiotic and antibacterial properties which really help to avoid infection. I like to make sure that I rub pretty gently in a circular motion, especially if I have active acne on my body. Be very careful because this can be somewhat scratchy, so be very gentle with your skin. And I love this as an all over body scrub, and it leaves like a nice little sheen and shine and shimmer to the skin. I use some variation of this on my skin at least 2 to 3 times a week, and it leaves an awesome moisturized feeling. To avoid boils, or if I feel that I'm getting one, then I love this sea salt and coconut oil mixture. I learned this one from Yanni Red, a beautiful young lady who commented on one of my videos about hidradenitis. The sea salt helps to deep clean the pores and balance oil production, and it also helps to get rid of bacteria that can start breakouts of acne or even these boils. And what I also learned is it really helps to lighten the areas that may have gotten scarred. No matter which of the scrubs that I'm using, I try to make sure that I rinse them off thoroughly, just like I did with the brown sugar scrub. I like rotating these depending on the needs I have. Our backs often get neglected. Why? Because they're hard to reach, and I have this awesome detachable brush that I love using because you can also use it for dry brushing, and it's great for exfoliating the back. But I also love this old school thing. My mom used to have one of these when I was younger, but it helps with cleaning the back, and it's great for if your skin is sensitive or if you're having an acne breakout because it's so soft. And of course I have both of these items in the store, but usually I use the second one because my skin is pretty sensitive. When I have a boil, I like to skip the shower altogether and take an Epsom salt bath. I love it because of the magnesium sulfate, which is really a detoxifying agent, so it really helps to pull those impurities out of the body, and I find that it helps me heal better. When I get done with a bath or a shower, I make sure that I towel blot the skin dry. I also hang my towel in a clean, dry area so that it can dry properly and get rid of bacteria. I also make sure I wash it at least twice a week.
After my bath or shower, I pay close attention to my raw skin and treat any active acne or cysts or boils. Here are some of the most powerful treatments I've found that treat all of these things. You certainly don't have to use all of these at once. You can find what works for you and use it, or you can try rotating the treatments. But whatever you do, give it time.
If my skin seems very oily and I'm breaking out, I love bentonite and oatmeal. Bentonite helps to draw out impurities from your skin, while oatmeal exfoliates it, cleans the pores, and absorbs excess oils, which cuts down on breakouts. I grind them down in a blender, put them both in a container, and then add a little bit of water to make a paste. I take my time mixing them down really well, and then I apply them directly to any acne affected area, and then I allow it to thoroughly dry. I find that I can only keep this mix for about a week or so before it starts to get a little watery. I like to wipe it off with a nice warm towel because it ensures that everything has come off, and it also leaves some benefits, especially of the oatmeal, on my skin. If my skin is clowning for no apparent reason, I love the simplicity of turmeric and rose water. Turmeric is a blood purifier, while the rose water helps to tone and soothe skin. Again, this one is used really great for a spot treatment, so I just mix in the turmeric with some of the rose water, enough to make a paste. I then add it to any of the acne infected areas, and I love how this one kind of tingles. The other thing you have to keep in mind with turmeric is it does stain, so whenever I wipe it off with my warm towel, I keep that in mind, and I also wash that separately so it doesn't stain my clothes. If I need something a little more powerful for clothes, cysts, or boils that are giving me the blues, I love turmeric and fresh ground ginger. The ginger has a lot of antioxidants and helps to cut down on hyperpigmentation or scarring, which a lot of times, especially if you have hidradenitis, you know that scars can form. So I like to grind this down and then add it on as a paste and let it sit for a while. After I've taken a good shower, or after one of those treatments I've shown you, I like to tone my skin using apple cider vinegar and distilled water. 1 part apple cider vinegar, 2 parts distilled water. I can keep this for a while as well, but I like to tone areas that have acne and also any boils. I find this to be a key in helping them heal up and clean off the bacteria, and also I've found that it's reduced my scarring over the years. A step up from this is if I find that my acne or my boils are really painful. The tea tree oil really helps if you dab that on with a little bit of olive oil. I don't add straight up tea tree oil to my body as it can burn and irritate the skin. I also love dabbing on castor oil, especially in areas that have boils and cysts. It has ricinoleic acid, which acts as an antimicrobial and an anti-inflammatory, which helps to reduce skin infections, so those boils and pimples and acne. Y'all know my moisturization game has been pretty much the same for years, but I love that Eucerin Intensive Repair, and I mix it up with my little oil mixture of olive oil, jojoba oil, almond oil, and a little avocado oil if I have it around. I make it a point to rub this all the way up through my neck and décolleté, where I tend to get a little bit of acne. Now, many times in life we gotta walk around with an ashy back because we don't have anybody on hand all the time to help us moisturize that back, but I literally got your back. I've been using this amazing Vive moisturizing pad, and you add your moisturizer directly to it and you rub it in, and it soaks right into your skin. And the great thing about it is you can rinse it right off, and now I have it in my Amazon store. No more ashy, lonely backs, babies.
Now here are some specific tips for body acne overall.
Popping pimples will only cause more irritation, so stop doing it. Exercise regularly so that you can reduce amounts of stress and hormones that might cause breakouts. Don't put perfume directly on areas that get lots of acne. Try putting it on your wrist or behind your ear. Whether it's acne, cysts, or boils, you should be drinking lots of water to flush your body of toxins. Increase the amounts of nuts and seeds you have in your diet because they can be very helpful to the body. Also, fruits and vegetables, especially the fresh ones. They're going to be great for nutrients. Try juicing instead of having a lot of alcohol and a lot of coffee. I love juicing, and you know I love my Yay Organics juice bottle, and I have the links to those down below for you.
When it comes to my specific tips for cyst and boil care, they're pretty similar, but here are some extra things you can keep in mind. To minimize the boils and cysts, you definitely want to strengthen your immune system. You want to avoid sugar-rich foods, which could raise your blood glucose levels and also cause the formation of cysts and boils. Make sure that your personal hygiene is always a priority. You don't want to run the risk of spreading any infection. Wash your hands before and after applying any remedies to your body.
You also need to make sure your hands are clean when dealing with acne breakouts, and also use antibacterial soap and always dry your hands.
I know how tempting tempting it can be, but never poke at or prematurely burst a cyst or a boil. Also avoid doing things like sharing towels, clothes, and bedding, especially with someone who might have boils as well. So I really hope that today has been quite beneficial for you guys, and I hope that all of these tips will work for you, especially during these summer months. Make sure that you comment, share this video with someone who can use it, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Beautiful Brown Baby Doll. Peace.
Thanks so much for all the love and support over on my new website. If you haven't already, go ahead and check it out and join me for new ways to interact with me, giveaways and prizes, weekly emails, as well as my free 8-day supernatural video course, which is free when you sign up.